Yep, just like that. Get a little faster, yeah. Don't be afraid of it, yep. Nice, nice, right there, man, yep. Then kick. Nice. Nice. .5 down, feeling dead.
So today I'll be going through military training, and the first thing on the list is... So the first thing people do in the military is make their bed. They preach this all the time. Make your bed, first thing you do, out the bed. So I just woke up, so let's do the bed. So making this bed is not that hard because all I have to do is fold the blanket and I'll be straight. Just like that, we've done our first task of the day, and there's many more things to go though, so let's do that. So soldiers in the military eat MREs. If you don't know what MREs are, it stands for meal ready to eat, and it's just a quick packaged food. It's very fast food, I would say, and I never had one, at least I don't think so, maybe one time, but I don't remember. But there's a store maybe like 20 something minutes away from here that I need to go to and pick up those MREs. And I honestly don't know what to expect, but let's pick them up. So let's go to that store. Pulled up to the store, man. It's looking very army-ish. So upon arriving, I was very skeptical about the sketchy place, but nonetheless, we had to go in though. This is crazy. Straight like an army gear. Everything gives military. Yeah, so at this point, I couldn't find the MREs and I started to look weird. So the only option was to ask the cashier for the MRE location. You guys have MREs here?
Yeah, if you'll go to that back wall where you see there's black flags on the wall.
Yes.
There's a table, and to your right, they're down that way.
Okay, thank you so much.
I guess you should some back there. Turn this way and look to your left.
This one right
Yeah, and that
Gotcha.
table down the bottom.
I see. Thank you.
You feel free to lay them out.
So this lady was oddly overly nice to me, and I was wondering why, but I realized that we were in the middle of nowhere, so they were just probably struggling to get business or something.
Taco.
Options and stuff like that. Tacos.
This is Mexican style chicken. It's like a stew. Not stew.
I see. Yeah, that looks like it's like an actual meal.
Oh yeah,
Like
it's
a
got
lot,
everything in it. So, yeah, you just want that one or?
I want 2. So I never had an MRE and I didn't know what it tasted like or looked like. So the best thing was just to ask her. What are 2 best ones,
Well,
whatever.
I would probably do those 2 if I was doing them.
I got the MRE secured, and whenever I'm hungry or we are after a training piece of the military training, then we can dig into one of these. But let's get on to our first piece of training for today. So I put up to the course and I expected to do this all alone, but I actually found someone from the military. Yeah, so you were in the Marine Corps?
I was Air Force.
Air Force.
But I'm really familiar with like the Marine Corps and stuff. This is the Marine Corps course.
Yeah, I'm on a course now, and I randomly stumbled upon someone from the Air Force, and this course, he's done it many times, right? So
Many times, yeah.
yeah, he's just walking me through, and this is not no easy feat. They say 2 minutes is what they try to get under for the test, right?
Yep. 2 minutes is what they try and get you to do it, but not a lot of people can do it in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It takes them about 5 minutes.
And like the hardest part is like the rope over there.
Yep.
I see. Yeah. Oh, this is where you start,
Core
right?
and arm heavy. Yep.
Okay,
This
yep.
is how it starts every time.
I see.
That's just a bunch of extra stuff. So pull up.
Yep.
Wait,
Not too easy. This looks.
it's hard to do it fast.
Never done anything like it, but I've seen a lot of videos on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a bit of everything, man. It's got balance. Like I said, core, a lot of arms. This one's big on the core.
Gotta use your stomach. Okay.
Stomach. Swing your legs.
See.
Bounce. Just have these to keep your, gotta do the wall. You gotta do it in one go.
Oh,
Best
okay.
way to do it, you need the head start. Every time you need the head start to get the speed.
Sheesh. don't know if I can do this in 2 minutes.
Same thing as the last one.
I see.
You just don't have that extra height. So you gotta get a bit of a, you gotta get a bounce before you get your stomach, but it's the same procedure, stomach
Yeah.
every time.
And you just went on here for like, just like regular training, like?
Yeah, I mean, they come here all the time. Of course, people do it way more than others.
Yeah.
All the Marine Corps guys there.
Right here,
This is the standard.
you want to go over or under?
Over
Okay.
all of them.
Okay.
What's tricky about this is just because they're so close, so you have to do it back to back to back.
What if like you can't jump over it? Like you have to do stomach or whatever?
You can jump over it, yeah.
Just-
I
you can do-
I just do it the regular way, like
Okay.
this. You just got a leg up on it,
Got you.
but it wears you down.
Yeah.
This one's a little tricky. Double pull-up bar.
Oh, I see.
The goal is you got to get over the top pull-up bar.
Nice.
This is not the speed run method, but it is a method.
What's like the average time like for beginners, you would say?
Beginners don't finish it.
Don't even finish.
No, they don't even finish.
After I heard that, I started to get really nervous. Yeah, that looks insane.
I'm done.
That looks insane over there.
This shit, yeah.
This
20 feet up.
20 feet up.
They want you to go non-stop.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that. The method is,
Kind of just like use your feet and
yeah, exactly. That's the big thing, man. Use your feet. A lot of people spend too much time using their arms. By the time they get halfway, they have no more strength left in their arms.
yeah.
Yeah,
I see.
that's how you do it. Muscle up. Step. Step.
And right when I was about to start, this happened.
Extra stuff, yeah.
Gotcha. Yo, that was like right there.
That was fucking wild.
Yo.
That shit got me.
So at this moment, we knew we had to get the fuck out of there, and I had to do the course as fast as I can. So let's get to that. I'm gonna try to do it under 2 minutes. You know, that's what they test you on. You know, if I get it under 2 minutes, I'm golden. If I can't, hopefully I get to the finish line. And that's what.
Yes, sir.
All right, no fear, no fear.
No fear.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go. All right. It's a good mount.
It's the military.
Yes, sir.
Bounce. And if you fall, you have to go back, right?
Yep, you got to start all over, man. No mistakes. Can't afford that in the Marines. Nice. Leg over. Good stuff, man. All right, 40 seconds in. Nice. Perfect mount. All right. Nice. Good job, man. Non-stop. All right, we're a minute in. Yep. Yep. There it is. Nice. Good dismount. Minute 30. Yep, and now you got all this to do. There you go. Try and clamp it with your feet to give your arms a break. All right, man. Good. You're halfway there, dude. No lie. There you go.
Well done.
Yeah, it really gets to you.
It really gets it.
It really gets to you. Yep. Good shit, man. Right there.
Yo,
2 minutes 5, man. Dude,
got halfway though.
if you made it all the way up there, you would have done that like in the time they want.
I need to get more fit. This kills you at the end.
Oh yeah.
Dang. So although I couldn't finish the course, I was still happy because I gave it my best effort, and it gave me a new appreciation for all the people in the military that have to go through this training course. So this section, I had my mic on mute and I felt pretty dumb, but essentially I was just trying to figure out how to eat this MRE and not to look clueless. Bruh, whole time my mic was on mute, but anyways, MRE, bro, let's just say I never ate one, don't know what to expect. It's warfighter recommended, warfighter tested, and warfighter approved. So today we're gonna become a warfighter and eat this MRE. It's called Menu 15 Mexican style chicken stew. Get that protein in. This shit look insane, actually. A chocolate bar. Cheese-filled pretzel cheddar flavor. 4 grams of protein in here. Let's see what this is, man. Cheese-filled pretzels, let's see. They alright, they alright. Ooh, this looks pretty good. Mixed fruit. This is something I want to try though. For me. Oh, shit. We'll see. Alright, I can actually eat this. They got crackers. Regular crackers. Can't complain. Do not overfill, man. Do not overfill. The whole process of like learning how to eat and do MRE stuff and military stuff is actually like gives me so much more respect for like how they live, and it's a very tough job to have. I don't know what this is, but we'll try it. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Chocolate hazelnut protein drink powder. Ugh. I need actual real food. There it is. Smells pretty good, actually. I think it cooked pretty nicely. Adding the cheese in there. That's actually pretty good. So let's get on to the next training piece of the military training, man. Not excited. So the military people usually take ASVAB tests to get into their training, and they really have to be smart to actually combat in war, and all of that takes a lot mentally, not just physically, but you know, you really have to know what you're doing out on that battlefield while they study and, you know, read textbooks. Today, I'm gonna, you know, be reading a book, gaining more knowledge, and trying to, you know, just study. This book shares a lot of information about the mind and stuff like that, and how to overcome certain fears. So I'm gonna study that and read that. It's basically the same idea of studying for an ASVAB test or whatever test you have to get into the military. So let's do some reading. So if you don't know, a lot of military people have mental issues, PTSD, and a lot of health side effects from being in the military. And sometimes at night or whatever, they go to the playground, play basketball to release and kind of just deal with that mental side effect that they get from being in the military for so long. And here I am. It's raining, but I need to let off some steam. It's been a long day, thinking about a lot of stuff, and just need to just release that energy, bad energy or whatever, and just really get active and just shoot some hoops. Sometimes that's what you need to do. Just get out, even when it's raining. You know, I still feel good being out here. So let's just hoop for a little bit and see where it takes us. It's not every day that you can play basketball. So you gotta make up the days you can. Enjoy those days. Even when you miss. Life will give you many ups and downs, but you're only gonna stay down if you let it. Something about hooping in the rain is different. You know, I'm driving to this track to get my mile time, right? I was gonna do the 1 mile test long story short, I went to the track and realized it was way too dark to get good footage, and I'm all about the viewer experience, so I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow to get my mile time. And you're probably wondering, is this in 24 hours? And yes, I started at 12 something for this challenge, and if I do it in the morning, then I'm gonna be a-okay. So yeah, but before we get to tomorrow, I came back and I was hella hungry, so I had to whip out that second MRE. So I just got back from hooping, and I wasn't gonna eat this second MRE. I'm so hungry that I'ma just make this, and it's actually really easy to eat. You know, you don't need a microwave, you just need a little bit of water, and that's really it to make everything you need to eat in this, which is actually very convenient. You can see why people can like pack this on the go while they're camping or whatever. This is called a Menu 24 Southwest style beef and black beans. I think I got the two most popular ones, but the last one's, you know, not too bad. Let's see how this goes. Apple sauce pound cake. I realized with all these snacks is there's some protein in there. I think that's very important for military soldiers and people. They need protein to really operate and keep muscle definition. Not bad. It's almost like a Slim Jim, but different. I don't know, it's because I'm just hungry, but it's pretty good. Ooh, the smell is really good. That beef. Gotta fill it up, man. Gotta fill it up. Pretty much done with this MRE, man. I'm gonna catch y'all in the morning to do that mile test. We are at the track. We're gonna test my 1 mile time. I'm gonna use my watch to time it. It should be 4 laps around this. But I'm gonna stop it when it hits a 1 mile on my watch, and the time should be there. I didn't know what to expect coming into this, but if I got under 7 minutes, I would be happy. 3, 2, 1, go. Last lap. Ooh. Go, baby. Finished. Ooh. God damn. That shit was hard. 1 mile, 6:42. Under 7 minutes. Let's go, boys. That shit was not easy. All right, so the last thing we have on the agenda for military training is run a 2 mile ruck run. But, you know, I really don't want to do this. You know, it's basically about to be 24 hours and this is the last thing I have to do. Yeah, I just been mentally strained from everything I have been doing with all this military training, and just, you know, thinking a lot. You know, this is where military people get tested on, you know, are they gonna show up every day even when they don't want to? Are they gonna lay in bed? You know, you can't. You're forced to do all these things even when you don't feel like it, to build the discipline, build the strength to keep going. And especially if you're in that situation of war, then you gotta keep going and you can't stop, and even when you don't want to. And sometimes, although we don't realize it, us regular civilians go through war every day within our lives. And this type of training and mentality can be applied to all walks of life. So I'm gonna, you know, lace them up and just get this over with, do this 2 mile ruck run. So let's go. 0.5 down, feeling dead. 1 mile down, 1 more mile to go. 1.5 miles, man, 0.5 left. This is the home stretch right here. 2 miles. Holy gosh. Y'all enjoy. Make sure you subscribe, bro, and tune in for the next one.